Okay, so I have no idea what just happened.
It's really okay.
I have no idea.
It happens.
Krista and I were just admiring the sky.
Didn't touch anything.
No, she didn't.
No.
We were admiring the sky, and then I wanted to see how long the music was going to go. And then it just said,
changed it.
Shut it off.
Yeah.
We're done here, pal.
Bye-bye now.
So I said, well, let's just go live.
Done.
So, hey, everybody, I'm Brad.
I'm Krista.
With the Big Family Homestead. I hope
anyway.
you guys are having a blessed day. I hope you had an awesome Thanksgiving.
Yes. I hope you got to spend a lot of time with family and friends.
And if you didn't, well, we were praying with you and for you, and doggone it, we hope and we just trust that you were blessed. And so Thanksgiving, there's a fly attacking us, by the way.
And
so if
children calling.
He comes after. They know.
They know.
They know when we're live.
They know when we're
just like,
stop
hey, by
it.
the way.
Stop it.
Naughty boy.
Yeah.
Happy day after.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanksgiving, post-Thanksgiving. I hope that you guys have all worn off from your food comas. And
I know I had a food coma yesterday.
She slept a long time.
I took a 2-hour nap after dinner.
I had to wake her up.
He did. It was
it's completely dark out.
5:15. You might want to get up now. Otherwise, you're not sleeping later.
Yeah.
So
good news. We have some good news stories.
Boy.
We've got some actual real life good news stories. You remember we used to do the good news stories and then life hit and we had to take a pause.
Yeah.
That fly. If I start flailing about uncontrollably.
It's because there's a fly attacking.
Yeah, he's a...
You know what? Where's your fly swatter? Is it on the floor?
No, I don't want you swatting at things in here.
No, I was going to hit it midair. I like to do that. Play tennis with them.
Coming at my face. So anyway, we do have some good news stories. We do have some stuff to share. We do have information to share. We've got a special thing that we've been working on for quite a while that we're going to unleash today.
Yes.
So, all right, so while we're kind of stalling just a little bit so that some more folks get here, where are you guys from? I see that Shri from the UK is here.
Is here. She's not from here. She is here.
She's from the UK.
From the UK, yeah.
She's here.
Yeah. Jake's from Oklahoma.
Jake from Oklahoma, Ontario, Canada, sunshine.
Yep.
Under the meridian.
Nope, under the median.
Oh, glasses.
It's from Illinois. Yeah. I don't have mine on, and I can see that.
Teresa's from Maryland. Who else is here?
Margaret is from Oahu.
Cool.
Did I say that right? Oahu. 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 Yeah.
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 They gotta be. It's gonna be what? 1 o'clock out there. Maybe.
I think
noon?
no. Okay, so California is 2 hours behind us. I think Hawaii might be 4 hours behind us.
I don't know.
So it might be 12:38. Let us know, Margaret, if we're right or wrong.
There you go. Colorado Springs. Shabbat Shalom, Valerie. Yes. Ahoy from across the lake. Hey, Steve.
Yes.
Lost mom in the wilderness of Wisconsin. That's not a good thing. Watch out for bears.
Yeah, no. And make sure you're wearing your
Hunter
Blaze Orange. Yes.
Yeah, in the UK. Neo to go to sleep. Hey, I'll tell you what. I did not watch the World Cup game between Great Britain, so don't tell me
anything.
I've got the game paused and it's ready to be watched. So don't tell me. That would be not a cool thing.
Oh, it's 11:38, so they're 5 hours behind us.
Wow.
Okay.
Had no idea.
Yeah.
So you know what? While we're waiting, let's go ahead and get the
flies
fly
out of the way.
Here, just tell me about this. Let's just get this out of the way because you guys know we love our Thrive stuff.
Yes. So Thrive Life is having their Black Friday sale. It started last Tuesday and it ends Monday night. So don't miss out. There's some awesome deals. Get them before they go away and sold out. So
there's still a lot of stuff there. Still a lot of good deals. So yada yada, yippee skippy. The link is down below.
Yeah,
I
didn't get enough mangoes.
Oh.
Just saying. Or pineapple. The pineapple is ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. Well, how about that for the world's shortest
commercial?
What did Rush used to say? Extreme profit timeout. Something like that. I forget. But it was awesome.
I don't remember.
Rush is missed at this house.
Yes, he is.
So other things, we love our moringa.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be like the extent of the commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to get to some good news stories.
Yes. Yeah.
Moringa.
Moringa is, there's a coupon code on Amazon, BFHBF20.
Yeah, he made it like kind of.
He made it, yeah.
BFH.
BFHBF20.
Like
so
Big
Black
Family Homestead.
No, Big Family Homestead Black Friday.
Don't confuse it worse than it is.
No, I know. 20. So you get 20% off, and you don't have to be a Prime member to participate in that deal.
Yep.
So.
Okay. So that said, we do have some good news stories. This first one, I want to read this first one if you don't mind, Mom. First one. Because
I'm indifferent. It's fine.
Huh?
I'm indifferent. It's okay.
Okay. No.
Where's our smiley face?
It's gone.
Oh,
but
that's
it'll
okay.
be back.
No, that's okay.
I've been making all the stuff that I deleted by accident back.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I was just being silly.
So if you don't know, I'm having to rebuild the whole show, digital stuff, just because I don't know what came over me. I thought stuff was in a different file folder, and I deleted it all.
Okay, before we do this, there is a gal here. Her name is Christiana Kringle. She's from Santa Claus, Indiana.
Chris Kringle from Santa Claus, Indiana.
Yeah. How funny is that? That's a great name.
That's Brad.
He wants to be Santa
Pensively
Claus.
strokes his beard. No,
yeah.
I don't.
No.
I used to tell people that.
Yeah, I know.
But then I got to thinking, why not just do that in real life instead of being a fictional?
No, of course. You wanted to be real life Santa Claus,
not fake.
not fictional.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought that's really cool.
That is
I didn't know
funny.
there was a Santa Claus, Indiana.
Yeah.
That's
there
cool.
is.
That's cool.
So, for those of you who are already tired of winter, let me give you some good news. You, ladies and gentlemen, or let's say it this way too. Let's say that you're just tired of the drudgery of where you live, and you're looking for something with a little more zip, a little more zazz, a little more pizzazz. Because white walls are for you. Black walls blend into the pavement.
And they're bland.
You can get paid to move to Italy. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And that thing isn't working.
Oh, phooey.
Doggone it. I want this. Yes, that's right. Last year, GNN reported that many towns across Italy are selling houses for $1 in order to stem the tide of migration to the major cities. Now, in Puglia, Puglia, the region of Italy's heel, the town of Presci, Presicce, is doing one better. It will pay you $30,000 to move there. But wait, there's more. In this picturesque and near the sea town, historic houses can go for as little as $25,000, and the government hopes that new arrivals can perk up the town's social side and business offerings. There are many empty homes in the historical center built before 1991, which we would like to see alive again with new residents, according to Councillor Alfredo Palese, tells GNN. It's a pity witnessing how our old districts full of history, wonderful architecture, and art are slowly moving out and emptying. Presci was founded as a collection of villages that spread out around the old Saccharin
Fortress.
I just was wondering if it's calorie-free. Saccharin Fortress.
It's probably pronounced
I know.
differently, but
I'm sure it is. Saccharin Forest.
Yeah.
The city grew thanks to the wealth of the renowned olive harvest, which the Prescians turned into oil largely through a series of 23 underground chambers dug under the rock under the homes.
Huh.
Crazy. We will be offering up to 30,000 euros to people willing to move here and buy one of these abandoned dwellings, Alfredo says. Sounds pretty cheesy to me. The total funding will be split in two. It will go partly into buying an old home and partly into restyling it if needed. As wild as it sounds, towns like Presci or others in the €1 house project are being abandoned. One must reason it's the case that if you grew up in these historic towns, it loses its charm over the years. Ladies and gentlemen, now's your chance. You wanna take that plunge and go live a little bit of the European way?
I was gonna say it's a little tempting. I mean,
No.
to have a winter place.
No, I think they want you there permanent. It's not a vacation.
Okay,
home.
we can live there permanently. I'm teasing, guys. I don't mean that.
They don't probably know that
They
joke.
probably don't, but maybe somebody does.
So, she's the one that's like, we are not moving ever again.
No, we're not.
Never,
No,
ever.
we're not. It was just a joke. But what's really funny is today as we were driving home, I said, okay, winter is officially over.
Aslan is on
It's
the
in
move.
November. It's not over. It's just beginning here.
How many of you guys would take 30 grand to move to Europe? Anybody? Any takers? Shree said that she's heard about this.
Huh.
You know, I actually don't like when you drive through small town America and the main streets are vacant.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't
either.
like it.
No, it breaks my heart.
It's like, man, I got to open a business and just put something there. Anything. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then they make it so hard that it's like really impossible.
Yeah.
Mary, mom, I would do it. I have 5 years till retirement.
Well, you could go now. I mean,
Might as well go.
They're going to pay you to go.
Shree says no.
Wow.
Is Italy worse off than Great Britain right now?
Aslan is my husband's name. That's great.
Really?
That's
If
awesome.
that's true, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Next story. We've
All
got
right.
more good news.
Yeah. All right. Besties Joanne McQueen and Marlisa Mercer won $1 million playing the lottery and immediately decided to keep the good vibes rolling by giving heaps and heaps of it away to the community. Identifying several causes and charities in their hometown of Orillia in the Canadian province of Ontario to give fat checks to local news reports, making it a huge difference.
Nice.
First of all, McQueen describes the moment that she scanned her ticket at the Lotto Max machine at her neighborhood Shoppers Drug Mart. There was no ring-a-ding-ding. Indeed, there were no sounds at all. The screen simply read $1 million and
Can I
a
cash
free
this in?
play. And a free play.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
cool.
quite generous.
That's cool. So,
Yeah. She recalls being stunned, and then she began to shake. It was pretty cool, she remembers. They donated varying amounts to the places that McQueen's brother, who died recently due to alcoholism, might have assessed during his life, which included Soldiers Memorial Hospital and Orillia SPCA and the Farley Foundation, an Ontario-based charity that helps low-income pet owners take care of their animals. They also donated to the Salvation Army, the Royal Canadian Legion Poppy Campaign in Orillia, Mariposa House Hospice and Comfy Cat Shelter. That's funny.
Yeah,
And
they
the
are.
Sharing Place Food Center, which helps the economically disadvantaged get access to nutrient-dense fruits and vegetables. It covers our vet bill for October. It gives us money for more spay and neuters, the shelter manager and founder Barb McLeod, who described it as fantastic and bringing tears to her eyes. Orillia Matters reports that the pair plan to split the remainder among their family and friends, as well as take care of some renovations.
Wow, that's cool.
Awesome. That is really awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, if we ever won the lottery, well, there's one big problem with that. We don't
have to
play,
play
the
the
lottery
lottery.
in order to win the lottery.
Sure.
But let's just say that if, an airplane flew over and all of a sudden say, good $10 billion or $1 million or $1 zillion dropped out of a suitcase and didn't kill anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And we had all this money. What would you do?
I would pay off our house and the land and buy the land across the street.
We'd force them out.
Yep.
No.
Yep. No.
They don't live here. They just
No,
bought
they
vacant
don't.
land.
They just bought vacant land, and so yeah, I'd buy it from them and say,
give you double.
yeah, and buy the land north of us and
Give you triple.
exactly.
Yeah.
They'd take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we build an indoor water park for all year-round water slides.
Heck yes.
I'm teasing.
No, you're not, because yes, that's exactly what would happen. I don't know.
I think that what it would probably be is it depends on how much money you were given. If
Sure.
it was like, I want $100,000, we'd just do our best to pay some bills and tithe.
Sure.
We'd tithe.
Oh, sure. That'd be the first thing
That's
to happen.
the first
yeah.
thing,
Yeah. No,
But if it was like a silly amount of money, man, all the things you could do for a bunch of
all the
different
things
people.
you can think.
All the things you could think.
That's right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the first cool part of the day. We have been working on, and we're going to come back to this. We've got more good news stories. There are more good news stories, but for the obscene profit timeout, here it is. Christa and I and Claire have been working for quite some time. It actually started last year, but then we got sidetracked, and then we started
Life
again,
happened, and
then it got sidetracked. But we finally finished our holiday cookbook.
Yes. Finally.
It's here, it's ready, and tonight we're going to give you a good deal on it if you want it. There's 50 recipes in there.
Yes.
There are entrees. There are
some breads.
Tons of desserts. There are party food. There are, let's see, the turkey. Desserts.
Main dishes.
Some sides. And it's all stuff that we have either made ourselves or that it is our family traditional things.
Yep.
And stuff that we've picked up over the years from friends and kind of manipulated them, changed them, made them our own.
Yep.
And they are awesome.
Yes. They're awesome. And it's done. And it's on the website. And there's a deal.
There's a deal.
There's a deal.
There's always a deal.
There's always a deal.
And
yes.
I'll do the shameless, horrible thing. To be truthful, this was really finished because Claire had been in the hospital. We weren't going to be able to get it done. No. But Claire said, "Hey, I'd like to do that. Can we work out a deal where I work for you?" And I finished this up, and we were like, "That sounds pretty good."
Sure.
So she actually completed the last third of it, I would say. And so that money will be going to help out Claire, seeing that she hasn't been able to work. Right. So if you want to get a copy of it, it's ready for download, instant download.
Yep, instant download. And there is a deal. So if you don't have all four of them, all four of our cookbooks
you gotta tell them what the first one is, the one, before you do the all together.
Yep. It's
she didn't remember.
Homestead for the Holidays.
That's the name of the cookbook.
I had to think about it for a second.
Yeah.
So.
Because I kind of was playing off. I named it.
Yes.
There's no place like home for the holidays.
Right.
So it's Homestead for the Holidays cookbook.
Yes.
You can get it on the website, so bigfamilyhomestead.com /shop.
Yep.
Shop.
And so, yes. So if you by chance decide you want to buy all four of them, there is a deal, 20% off, Thanksgiving 20.
Yep. So and
it's
then,
coupon code. Sorry, Thanksgiving 20. It gives you 20% off.
Yeah. You should probably type that in.
Okay.
The coupon code, because the coupon code's not in the description.
No.
So anyway, we're going to get back to the good news stories, but keep in mind this is a blessing to Claire and to us. We're very grateful. So if you want to snap one up, and you will get the secret coveted pecan couplets cookies. The red and green frosting. Oh. Yeah.
So delicious.
All right, back to good news stories. We'll tell you about this here again in a sec. So, on your mark, get set, I don't know which one it is. You can click and figure it out as we go.
I don't. You're in the wrong section there, brother.
Oh, am I?
Yes, let me have it.
Hold on. I'll start reading. You figured it out.
Yeah, you were in
Go to the
Maine's.
good news section. There we go. A 14-year-old in San Diego, California. There you go.
There.
That young lady right there. Who's named the grand prize winner of this year's 3M Young Scientist Challenge, the national premier's middle school science challenge competition. Leanne Fawn developed Fission headphones, a low-cost headphone that uses a machine learning and blue light therapy to detect and treat mid-ear infections in children, potentially preventing up to 60% of hearing loss in kids.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That is really cool.
Young lady, 14.
Mm-hmm.
As a finalist, Leanne had been assigned a mentor, Dr. Ross Beeling, a research specialist in 3M's material laboratory who worked with her one-on-one to transform her idea from concept to prototype over the summer. The world sees nearly 700 million cases of mid-ear infections and nearly 21,000 deaths annually. Many of those impacted are children in underprivileged populations. Without medical access and or health care, diagnosis and treatment are often difficult. Leanne's invention aims to provide an antibiotic-free, low-cost option to detect and treat any mid-ear infection. The incoming high school freshman, let me repeat that, not in high school yet. The incoming high school freshman won a $25,000 cash prize, a special destination trip, and the prestigious title of America's Top Young Scientist. She is planning to use some of her prize money to start the patent process for the headphones.
Wow. That's awesome.
The second and third place winners each received $1,000 prize and a special destination trip. These exceptional students are Harani from Brentwood, New Hampshire, took second place, and in third place, Shazana Sami from Iowa City, designated a 5-stage air pollution filtration device.
Wow.
Well done,
Lady.
Leanne Fawn.
Yeah,
Well
that's
done.
awesome. Can you imagine what she's going to be doing
No kidding.
for the rest of her life? If she's 14 now,
Yeah.
holy smokes, guys. That's awesome.
Well, I will say, though, I got to say that a lot of times there are people who have really, really bright intellects and have great ideas, but they never have that opportunity to get with a mentor.
Sure.
And in that story right there, I think obviously the girl's bright. Obviously she's going to be going someplace. But what would the story be like if she didn't have access to that mentor?
Right.
And that, hey, what a nice segue, guys. So many of you out there, Old Glory Farm, John Zeckerly, so many of you, I know that you're really good at what you do. Mentor somebody.
Yeah.
Mentor somebody. Don't let those experiences and knowledge just float away with you.
No.
So,
Awesome.
there you go. Well done. Last one.
All right, final story.
And we've got more to come, so don't take off.
Okay. A driver who took a wrong turn was able to save the lives of 4 people after miraculously driving down their street and seeing their house on fire. I just felt like someone was in there because it was so late at night, you know. I just knew that I had to act quick. On the video, 3 kids are eventually seen running through the door in the Red Oak, Iowa neighborhood, and finally their 22-year-old brother, who was looking for his younger siblings, emerged. When he saw the kids come out the door, Bert said, "I just felt like I wanted to break down and cry. I didn't even know these people." The boy's mother, Tender Lehman, was in Montana at the time dealing with a family emergency. Mrs. Lehman described Bert, who is a singer-musician, as family now, and called it a miracle. They're safe, and they're safe because of him. Because the family's home was not insured, a GoFundMe campaign was set up to collect donations, which has raised $21,000 of its $30,000 goal. That's awesome.
That is amazing.
That is awesome. God had put him in the right spot at the right time.
That's exactly where I was going to go with that. It's like, do you really think that was a coincidence?
No, it
do you
was
really?
not.
And that's another thing. Like when we talk about mentors, how you guys have an amazing cornucopia. That's good word usage of knowledge, experience, and ability you could share. And it's no accident when you run into people that could use your help. Mm-hmm. I believe that God actually put you there for that specific reason. As a matter of fact, we talked about this briefly. When people go through really bad experiences or even really great experiences, but a lot of times really bad experiences, you come out the other side with a knowledge and understanding of what it was to go through that and survive. And when that happens, you are uniquely qualified to understand and be empathetic to somebody who's going through it now. Mm-hmm. And you can use that horrible stink fest that you went through as a means of helping and blessing and encouraging somebody who might be going through it now, so that those experiences actually can become something positive. And what you went through, even though it was horrible and nasty, can help somebody else's life. And then it can kind of alleviate some of that pain. And both of you can feel maybe just a little bit better. I would say that it's important not to waste those things.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So that said, ladies and gentlemen, the day after Thanksgiving, I still think it's a day that we should be thankful.
I think it should be every day, not just one day a year.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mom.
Yeah, Dad.
Please tell them about the cookbook again, because we shared the happy news that we wanted to share.
Yes. So we have released a new cookbook. It is called Homestead for the Holidays. It is a smaller cookbook, so it's got about 50. It has exactly 50 recipes in it, and it's a download. It's a PDF download, so it's really easy to do. It's really inexpensive, and there's some of our favorite recipes, all of the stuff that we make. So yesterday I made turkey for our dinner, and I go through exactly how I make our turkey.
The Christmas meat, for example.
Yep. Christmas meat. Yep.
Christmas meat is what we have called this. We've had German friends from the channel say, oh, it's this, or oh, it's that. Because my parents' lineage is German. Mm-hmm. And what it is, it's a roasted pork and or veal. We use pork because it tastes almost the same and it's great. And I don't like the idea of doing that. So it's a roast pork that's seasoned. Then it's cut into small chunks with a nice gravy that's actually got a little bit of clove in it, which is very, like, you would think, oh, this doesn't work, but it's awesome.
Oh, it's amazing.
And then Mom makes a fresh loaf of bread. Mm-hmm. You break it up into small pieces, and that gravy and meat over the bread, it's
yeah.
And that's Christmas meat. Mm-hmm. And it probably has a real name.
Right.
We don't know, but it's been passed down for 60 years to us.
Longer than that.
Yeah.
I think great grandma started making it or brought it over from Germany. I'm not exactly sure, but the reason they call it Christmas meat is because they make it on Christmas Eve, and when they go to church that night, they come home and they have dinner. It's already done. So it's just a nice, warm, yummy, delicious meal.
And what is the single cookie that will get you invited back to any party?
Well, there's two.
Well, there's
two.
Okay, well,
there's
one that surprises people.
Frosted pecan cutlets is one. That's with the frosting on it. And then there's another one called pecan crunch cookies.
That's not their real name.
That is their real name, but we call them potato chip cookies.
They're potato chip cookies.
Right, but their real name is pecan crunch cookies.
If you can think of potato chip cookies like this, the most buttery, delicious shortbread you've had,
So good.
with a crunch that's like super crispy, and not tasting like a potato chip. You just
Right.
get the crunch of it, and
That's the pecan crunch part.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's
So
pecans in there.
yeah,
But if
you
you're
make those
allergic, you can
cookies
take 'em out.
and take them to a party or something. You'll be invited back every time.
And, yep, you get an invite back.
Yeah.
So if you want to grab one of those, that helps out the family. Definitely helps out
Yeah.
Claire.
Yes. And if you want to buy all 4 of the cookbooks, you can get all 4 of them for 20% off using the coupon code Thanksgiving20.
Yep. And
No,
put that,
no spaces.
We'll put that one more time
It's
in there.
up just a little bit further, but yeah, I'll put it up
just
again.
for the code. But
Sure.
that said, we're going to call it an evening, guys. Our plan is to be back again live with more good news stories on Sunday night, if everything goes well. We just wanted to make sure that you knew about this, and
Yeah.
and honestly, praying for you. Hope you had a blessed Thanksgiving. Hope your after Thanksgiving day is good too.
Yeah.
So, all right, Mom.
That's it.
You gotta.
I got to what?
I don't know.
There's no river dancing here.
You got a river dance.
No. Sorry. Not going to do it.
Well, then I'll have to suffer through one of my songs.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. Does not wisdom come? Does not understanding raise her voice on the heights beside the way? Blessed is the one who finds wisdom, and the one who gets understanding. For the gain from her is better than the gain from silver, and her profit is better than